Next, we have item 6.2, Nebraska Art Teachers Association 2024 Elementary Art Educator of the Year Award to Sarah Gabelhouse. Barb.
Sarah, please join me at the podium. This is in form of a motion. Whereas Sarah Gabelhouse is an art teacher at Lincoln Public Schools and was recently awarded the 2024 Elementary Art Educator of the Year by the Nebraska Art Teachers Association. And whereas Sarah Gabelhouse inspires creativity and facilitates growth in her students by helping them explore their own ideas and sharing their understanding through art. And whereas Sarah Gabelhouse is committed to inquiry-based learning in the creative process, and whereas Sarah Gabelhouse is valued, respected, and admired among her colleagues, not only at Lincoln Public Schools, but across the state of Nebraska. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Lincoln Board of Education does hereby congratulate Sarah Gabelhouse for being honored by the Nebraska Art Teachers Association as the 2024 Elementary Art Educator of the Year. Signed by Board President Bob Ronner and Dr. Gaussman, Superintendent of Schools. Congratulations.
Thank you. I think it might be of my best interest to just say ditto what she said, but I do have a few things. She's so smart. Good evening, and thank you so much for being recognized. Being recognized as a recipient of the Elementary Art Educator of the Year by the Nebraska Teachers Association and being amplified by you all here tonight is deeply meaningful. I owe this, excuse me, I'm going to get emotional. I was not planning on that. I owe this success to my incredible colleagues in Cohort 1 at UNL's art teams, led by Dr. Guy Trainin, Lorinda Rice and her team at LPS, my former colleagues in administration at Arnold Elementary, my current colleagues in administration at Lincoln Standing Bear, the art teachers at LPS whose support and insight has inspired me along the way. A special thanks to the custodial staff and our paras who are an art teacher's best friend. To my students, past and present, including those at Arnold Elementary, you're a source of motivation and creativity in the classroom. Thank you for your curiosity, creativity, and hard work, and the joy you bring into the classroom. I have to say that while I rather don't love having my face on the LPS website, my silly little smile, having it there this week has allowed me to hear kind words from past and present students and their families, and it's been an unexpected wellspring in the doldrums of the fall. I'm profoundly grateful to the educators that I learned from as a student, Ms. Jones, Mr. Christensen, Mr. Golden, Ms. Casada, Ms. Harrington, Ms. Stelmach, Mr. Hart, Ms. Lang, Ms. Dalton, Mr. Kirk, Dr. Grove, Professor Maxwell, and Professor Dellison, each of whom have made my time as a student meaningful and continue to inspire me to commit to my teaching and in the arts. To my family and friends, my mom who's here, your unwavering support and love have been a foundation of this journey. I'm endlessly thankful for the encouragement that you give me. Thank you to everyone who has supported me. This award reflects the collective energy, creativity, and support of the entire community, you all here on the board. The values of art education, who value our education. Thank you for your recognition of this award. I am truly, truly honored. Thank you.
Second, Lanny?
Second.
Do I have any comments or discussion? Kathy?
I have a little addition to this, because one of the questions parents always ask their kids, can you make a job at that? And kids come home from art and their pictures and things. Well, I want to tell you, kids can make a living in art. I have a granddaughter that's an architect, and the things she would do with her art projects in quilting, she made Christmas cookies my husband wouldn't eat because they were too pretty. And so all of that art comes into the cooking, it comes into our culinary classes, it comes into our family consumer science classes, it goes into creating a building, just millions and millions of ways that creativity that you spur. So on behalf of a grateful community, thank you for inspiring our kids, because we need that love of creativity to live forward.
I just wanted to add that how cool is it that the Nebraska Art Teachers Association selects one a year, one from elementary, one from middle, and both. You know, there are 244 districts in this state, and many with multiple buildings. Ours was 70 buildings, and we are so honored that the leaders of this state are coming from Lincoln Public Schools. The arts are so integral to what we do in this district. You know, the arts are wonderful because they connect all other subjects together, and all of that's great. But in Lincoln, we teach the arts because they're the arts, and we can't do it without your expertise. Thank you so much.
All right. Laura, would you call the roll?
Ms. Byer,
Yes.
Mr. Boswell,
Yes.
Mrs. Danick,
Yes.
Mr. Mayhew,
Yes.
Ms. Mumgarde,
Yes.
Dr. Rauner.
Yes.